All right, it's recording. All right, so I have my scanner pulled up. I try to have as much screen as I can, but not like too little for this. All right, so we start with the daily. We have our scanner set up. I put this away because I don't like it. Too much noise. Um, so I start here. What I'm looking for is shit like this. So Spirit, you saw yesterday, we're holding under this green cloud.
Yeah. What you changed? Sorry, how did you get onto that ticker?
I
What
just
did you do?
started from highest
Oh,
highest volume.
yeah.
Or did I? Did I? Yeah. Or Spirit. Oh, actually, don't worry about Spirit. Fuck. It's not on. It's not on here. Don't do Spirit.
Okay.
It was a symbol I had from yesterday. It popped up on the scanner, but it didn't break. It didn't go through. As you can see, like if you were to try to take this one for a continuation, your level would be this low of day.
Yeah.
But you can see that it, like if you go today, it never broke. It never came back down to break it. So there's no reason to get in a short here until it actually breaks that. Then
Yeah.
that's where you'll see the next big red candle, or we were supposed to see the next big red candle. Basically like this, like how this is red, red, and then red,
Yeah. Yeah.
or red, red, red. It's just the
Yeah.
continuation. You're just playing the continuation on the momentum.
Got you.
So all right, so we start here. We start from highest volume down. RIVN is the top one. I'm looking at RIVN. I like it for downside. Why? Because there's a red candle here, holding under the green cloud. There was a support here, previous support. If I was to try to draw my lines, so I noticed this immediately that it's under, and then this is where I start drawing my levels. I go ahead and just hit this, make the green clouds disappear in my volume bars. That way it's easier on the ISO chart. I basically just,
Do you get rid of your volume bars as well? Did you say?
yeah, I just click the eye icon here, and it removes all the indicators off the chart. That way I can just make my lines clean, or like I can see them better.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you. Got you. Got you. Got you.
Okay, and then once you notice that, all right, this could be a potential setup. Let's say it's 8 o'clock at night and it closed like this. Just like, okay,
Yeah.
I see it. It's under the green. We close. Nice green. I mean, nice red momentum candle. No wicks. That means that's showing you a lot of seller strength.
Yeah.
So then that's where I'm like, okay, let me see if there's any major supports around here. And I have to play with my screen. Like, I can't. There's a certain way, I don't know why. If I make it really small, it makes it easier to see the support and resistances. Like I know there's one here, here, but look, if I like scrunch it up like this,
Yeah. Show you clearer.
and kind of bring it down like that, I can make my lines better. So this one right here, see, I'm starting on the daily. There's a daily level right here because it bounced here, broke here, resisted, broke, held above, came down here, bounced, came here, and now holding under. So got a daily level there, and I make those green, right? So my daily levels are always going to be green. Show me that they're huge. And then so you have another one. Go ahead.
Yeah. So no, I'm just saying that your daily is green.
Yeah, yeah. And so there's another level here, and they don't really like you don't have to chart back up here. I don't know why I do. It's just a habit. So I just go ahead and chart it anyways. But you want to start working your way towards where the price is going, because you don't want to make lines all the way up here. You're not going to use them anytime soon.
Yeah.
So there's another level here. It looks like price is just bouncing in between these two lines. It's not the cleanest level, but there's definitely one right there. And then so now I don't really see any what you call it any more levels on the daily to well there's really no more levels to show you how I do my profit targets, but we can go over another one. So then I go down to 4 hour once I don't see no more daily levels, and I'm pretty much doing the same thing. I make this small to the point where I'm able to see these levels better. I can see that there is one right here because of this little area right there. I'm not gonna be able to make that out. I just make one there. It's just holding these candlesticks basically.
Yeah.
And then you can see right here, it touched it, bounced off that wick, came down here, bounced off it. So my 4 hours, I changed those to like baby blue.
What's that for 4 hour?
Yeah, yeah. And I can see that there's another level here. It's basically connecting this with the top of this. I just connect it like that. It has a nice little pivot point. And then right here, it's a little tough. But that's basically how I draw my support and resistance. I go down to the 1 hour. I do the same thing. I'm looking for these areas, like right here. You can see that there was a rejection up here and a rejection here pre-market, and you can like take a line and it kind of like hits it. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this one purple. I made my hourlies purple, and I used to make my 4 hour and 1 hour the same color. Just cause they're about like the same, like as far as importance goes.
What, as in your 4 hour and daily thing?
No, 4 hour and 1 hour, but I ended up changing it to purple. I don't know. I think I just like seeing the colors better. Um, but yeah, so purple is hourly, blue is 4 hour, and green is daily. And so here on the 1 hour, you can see that there's a rejection here. If you were to take a line, it lines up with all these candlesticks, like that one, that one, that one. There's a level there, hourly level. And then right here, you can see that it rejected. So that's a pretty clean level. And you know, it don't got to be a certain like special number. You know, there's 1619 here. You got a 1574, 1707. It's just general area. Right up here, you can see this one touches with this one, this little area.
Yeah.
So that it bounced here, came back, rejected here. Right here, you can see that there's something. There's obviously something there because it's holding this, and it's holding all this little consolidation right there. So we can put one there. I sometimes come down to the 15, but I try not to anymore because it just makes too many lines, and I try to focus only on the higher time frame level breaks. I don't try to worry about that 15-minute levels. But right here, you can see there was a 15-minute level here. And those I normally make white. But let's say like tomorrow, or if you had like more price action down here and you could like make levels or whatever. Like I said, these are like potential profit targets. Like if there was like more movement down here, then what you would do is, okay, so now that we have some levels marked or whatever, I'm gonna look for a continuation of the downside, because if we take this area, pretty much this, it acts as a zone. It's basically a zone. So it bounced off here, bounced off here, and zones aren't like, I don't really know how to teach zones. It's just more like I kind of just see it. Like I kind of just could just take a box and wherever it gets the most touches. But right here, you can tell that we're breaking this zone now to the downside. It didn't end up bouncing. They end up continuing the bounce.
Would you say that's a key area?
Yeah. So breaking the zone, like you could take an entry here, like you can push there. So push below this low. We're breaking the zone. Could have took it, or let's say tomorrow, if it closed like this, tomorrow you can try to expect another red candle. So you can say low of day or previous low of day put or something. You know, just to let you know that you can take below that level. So, and then once you go down on like the hourly or the 4 hour, you can start making setups out of it. Right here is about to break. Fucking, I don't know why Rivian's down. I gotta find a better example though, one that I can show you with like targets and. Was it Snap? I think I can do. I'll do Snap. I'll go over why I took Snap today, and why I knew we were gonna reject where we were. So let's say yesterday we started here, right? It's 8 p.m. This was on the scanner.
Yeah.
So I noticed that, okay, we have momentum here. We have huge green candles, right? This was yesterday's candle. So all I'm looking for here is, okay, what do I see? I see we have a daily resistance here.
Yeah.
We'll change that to green. Another one here, this top and this top touch.
Yeah.
And then that's basically all I'm looking for. Cause so if I'm looking, at this big green candle, I'm not looking for anything under. I want to play the next day up above the previous day. So this is what I'm really looking for, is to get above this.
Yeah.
So you can just mark that. Like as long as it's under the high of day, you should be all right. You don't have to chart under it. You do want to chart as much as you can over though. Like if you're doing the upside. So like right here, I could probably put another daily. No, okay, right here, because of this red candle, I could put another one because of this little bounce right there.
Yeah.
I could probably put one up here, and then one up here. And then, you go down to the 4 hour. And so you see this top right here, you go to the 4 hour, um, you put a 4 hour level there. So I changed it to blue because now it's a 4 hour level. I didn't see that on the daily.
Yeah.
Um, and now you're starting to see that, these levels are pretty straight.
Hmm.
And so once you have that, I look back, right? I see that, okay, right here, we rejected, right? Boom. We came back up, same area, rejected, right?
Yeah.
And now recently we rejected here, but now we're coming back to it again. So this was my zone now. Now I took this pretty much this green box and this blue box and just took all this and turned it into a zone. Because right
Okay.
here you have a rejection, and then it barely rejected here, the like the outside of the zone.
Yeah.
So now really, if you wanted to take a good long, you want to wait for this level to clear. You want to wait for all this shit to clear so you can take a good long. But I played it up to here, um, because I saw the flag pattern or whatever. So yesterday you can see that we had this. This is pre-market. It still held. Let me replay it down. I'm gonna replay the 4 hour down to where I saw it. Alright, we got the 4 hour. We'll go ahead and mark the 1 hours. Fuck it. Before I move on too fast. So we marked the 4 hour, and then right here I can see there's some sort of hourly level here. I don't really want to take it yet. I want to see if I can find something better. Cause I'll see them, but I want to confirm by looking back to see if there's anything in that area before I mark a line on it. Like right here, it looks pretty straight because it's holding this area. That's
Yeah.
straight for a 1 hour level. Change that to purple. Right here, you see how it didn't even touch the green, but it has a touch here and a touch here, and it kind of meets up here.
Yeah.
That's another hourly level, or I would say so, like that.
What hourly levels are what? 3 touches?
Just obvious touches. They don't have to be 3 touches, but just obvious. Like right here, I could just tell without even looking at it that, I mean, just by looking at it, I could tell that they're gonna touch. Like if I was to put a straight line, I have those touches. And then another way I confirm is by keeping an eye on that same line and just looking for it somewhere else, like in another area, seeing if it got rejected anywhere else. So it was this line. Let's see if no, it hasn't rejected anything there yet. But in the past, you can see that it held here. Um, got rejected here.
Yeah.
Give me a minute, bro. Let me check something.
Yeah, I get you. So could all right, I get that then. So could you just show me supply and demand, like
Say that
because
one more time.
I say again, sorry.
Say that one more time.
Supply and demand. Like I drew supply and demand earlier on check. I'm gonna send it over to you. Just let me know what you think
Okay.
because I thought that it was right, but it wasn't. And you'll know what I mean when I send it over to you. Let's have a look. I'm just sending it to you on chat. The middle box. You know the middle box with it says 30 hours. It's meant to be like 30 minutes.
Yeah, the red one is good. Yeah, so if you pull up Spy,
What about the no? But the middle one. The middle one's not.
no, and let me show you why. I actually got to look at it right here. So if you look at this, basically if you were to take this level right here, let me see, I'm gonna pull it up on the 4-hour or 2-hour, maybe I can see it better. All right, so you see this whole top area, right?
Yeah.
You see it rejected here, rejected here, rejected here. Basically, that's a zone. That just created a zone. So you'll just take, like, let's say the lowest point of the rejection zone and just line it up here. So if price was to ever come back up here, you know that if it comes back anywhere here, it's gonna reject. It's gonna do what it did here.
Okay.
Now for this one, this was actually, you can see that there was a rejection here in the past and actually held above here. So you could have done something like that. That makes any sense, sort of, kind of. So that,
So wait, that's on a 4-hour, no?
yeah, this is on the 4-hour.
Okay, cool. And you drew that box as that's gonna be resistance.
Yeah, so this, it's a supply zone. Yeah, well, right here it was a supply right here. I guess two supply came up, rejected here, broke, held up here, kind of slightly broke here, reclaimed it, broke again, came back, touched it today or yesterday. Was that yesterday or today? I think it was yesterday. But yeah, it ended up rejecting off it.
Okay.
Which that's basically where.
That was on a 30-minute that I did it on.
Oh yeah. You could do it however you think you can see it. However, whatever's the best way for you to see it, then you can do it on that. Cause you can see we got pretty much similar. Like right here, it's pretty similar. And then the next one right here. Let's say if you're looking for demand, right?
Yeah.
You see this touch, and then this bottom right here.
Wait. Yeah.
So this is the lowest point, right? Like it's recent lowest point.
Yeah.
So you can pretty much take a box here from that higher point of the swing and make a. That's gonna be a demand. Give me a minute, bro. My dog.
Say again.
Chill out, bro.
Hello.
My wife just got home. He's just excited to see her. Okay. So you can see that we bounced there, we came down, bounced, and it just creates a zone. And if you were to stretch this out, you can see that it actually worked here. Look at that.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever's easiest for you to see it. Like it's hard for me to teach zones too.
No, I think you're doing good. What you just showed me, you've actually unlocked something. Like what you've taught me so far, you've unlocked something for me.
Oh, that's good, man. Yeah.
And you really you've lightened. I was missing that piece of the puzzle.
And yeah, and then once you get good levels, man, fucking you can make zones out of levels. Like can't really do in here. But yeah, like this right here, like what I just said, there's these levels right here. You didn't really have to make a fat zone there. You could have Standing like this, like, okay, this is another zone. That's really where we actually kind of topped out today, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we broke above this. This can
One
sell us.
thing that I used to get one thing that I used to overthink, I believe, is just draw when I'm drawing out my zones, where to start. But you've actually explained something really well. Where like you either do it between the both zones, or you can do it from the lowest point and then stretch it out, or the highest point and stretch it out.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah, and that creates a zone. So if we were to take like, hey baby, I'm doing a lesson right now. So, like right here,
Yeah.
you would just pretty much, well, you could take like this low point and all these little points and make like a
Yeah.
zone there. It's I think right here would be better. And yeah, you can stretch them out further too. And if you want to like make them touch, it's just I don't know. It's hard to like say exactly where they are.
Yeah, I can see that everyone's different with it. Like I didn't ever, but I can see the way that you're doing it, and I can incorporate it into what I'm doing.
That's good.
So it's helped me out a lot. So thank you.
Oh yeah.
No, I
Another
appreciate
one
it.
right here, just like this. You take this, boom,
Yeah.
bounce
Yeah.
here,
No,
bounce.
you really helped me for real, bro.
Hey man, I'm glad, dude. Fucking, wanna see if
Yeah,
I get some bread.
when I make my first 20 grand, I'm sending you a present from overseas.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. I think it'd be a
I,
present enough just to see you win, dude. This one's
yeah.
really weird.
Love, man, love. But honestly, I owe you one. I owe you one. You've helped me a lot. And you just because I can't trade as much as I used to. Because I used to have 3 days off and stuff.
Yeah,
I had so much going on. Because if you remember, I used to be pretty active on the chat. But
yeah,
now
yeah,
I'm working 11 to late, and that's the whole trading day for me anyway.
yeah. Damn.
Yeah, and then even when I finish at 6:30, I'll get home at 7:30, and then the market's closed by that time. All the price action's done,
Yeah.
and we don't have any apps or anything where I can trade options on my phone in the UK.
Oh dang. You gotta use computer.
Yeah, and yeah, I have to be at a desk. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the you saw I draw the levels, right? Like it's fairly
Yeah.
simple.
See what you do.
I'll do a spy real quick. I'll go through it real quick. So you can start from the bottom here. You can make one level here because that's the top, the lowest point, right? Come
Yeah.
up here, connect these lines or these bottoms of the candles. Boom, now they're just dancing above those candles, right? Right here you can put one too. It's basically holding this candle, that candle. Bring your line up. Look at these three areas right here.
Yeah.
Connect. Right here. Yeah, you can put one down here because it connects with the top of this red candle right there, where the cross is.
Yeah.
Um, and like I said, you don't have to chart all the way down here. You really want to stay around price action or the recent price action. So like right here, I would do the top here, like right there, maybe because it touches, like kind of
Yeah.
does that. This one up here, and then the top of this, and then can connect these 2 points right here. I just connect them. And on the daily, it doesn't matter if you get 1 point or 2 points, as long as like right here, it had a drastic change right in direction, but only like one touch. Well, actually multiple touches. If you like line it up here, you can see that it lines up. One touch is enough for the daily, as long as you can tell that there's a huge, um, drastic change in direction, then that's good enough for a resistance or support. All right, so right here, I'm touching these 2 points. I'm not even looking back here. I'm just gonna connect these two, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Down here, I can see that there's something going on here. If I was to take a straight line, it like looks like it's holding something. And then if I go back here, you can see that it actually lines up with these. Well, if I like move it down a little bit, touches here, holds this, rejects here, and then it holds above that. So that's a good level. And then right here, you can tell that it's holding.
Yeah. No, I get that.
All right, cool. So levels, you get it. Right, there's another one, and then really, I mean, 2 daily levels is it's perfectly fine. Like, look how long it takes these candles to move to the next levels.
Yeah. It is pretty
Yeah, so you don't really have to,
stressed too hard on it.
yeah, try to make too many levels, cause believe me, like maybe in a week or two from now, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks after drawing all over your chart, you're gonna reset them and redo your levels. I clear my levels out almost every day and redo them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's annoying, but I think it's my OCD. It just be fucking me up. And then sometimes I'll chart a whole thing and I'm like, nah, I'm not happy with these levels, and I'll just reset it like 10 times and just rechart it like 10 times in a day. I don't like it. Alright, so now we're down to the 4 hour. Look at the same thing right here. I can see this fucking rejection. I don't know what it's doing there, but there's obviously a level here. And if you look back, it holds here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change that to blue. Right here, obviously something there. Shit just doesn't bounce for no reason. We're gonna put a level there. Right up here, connect these 2 points, but not the wick. You just whatever like looks good for the flat line. I like
Do
it.
you not do it at the wick? You do it at the body as well.
Yeah, it just depends what it's looking like. Like I try to like right here instead of the wick, because if I did the wick, I guess if I do the wick, it does touch this up here. But I like the way these candles were like just holding right under that line. Um, and you don't have to get every freaking level, you know. You gotta try to get the best ones you can. Right here's another one. Right here we just rejected out of nowhere for no reason. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put one there. 4 hour level. Oh yeah, right here it bounced off that same level. So every time I do add one where there's just one hit, I like to just look back and make sure other stuff hit it. Like right here, I eyeballed this one, but it held here and it rejected up here in the past.
Okay, yeah.
So I always make sure, especially when I'm on the so dailies doesn't really matter. Once you're down to the 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, you want to double check and make sure that line's been hit before
Okay.
in the past. All right, so we're going down right here. Another one, clear as day. You can see a level here because now it's holding this 4 hour level. Another one here, clear as day. Another one down here. Um,
Is it?
one.
They all obviously are in the ATR. So would you need to go that? You can obviously go that low, but like I said, you don't have to do like all of them, right?
Like you said, what now?
What time frame is this on?
This is the
I'm
4 hour.
saying each line is within its ATR as well.
I think so. It should be. I
Yeah,
don't really.
could be.
Yeah, I don't pay attention.
No, it is, and I'm sure. Well, with Spy, it's like what is it a day? It's like $6 or $7 move.
Buy is
On average, it's
I
like something. I bet.
I have it here. It's on a 2.84. It says about 2.84, about $3, I think.
Yeah. That's fine. That's
Yeah,
all right.
it's about $3 or $4 a day. It looks like it. All right, so now we're down to the 4 hour. Still looking for anything that I missed, and don't try to force nothing because whatever you miss on the 4 hour, you'll catch it on the lower time frame. I did miss this up here, this little area. I like it. All right, so we go down to 1 hour, and look how nice this played out. You remember that head and shoulder?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at that
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
It broke. The neckline shared the same break level as this hourly level or 4 hour level. So now that you have that, you're down at the 1 hour. This is where you had a hourly level. Right here, you see how there's like something holding there. I make that purple. That's actually where one of my zones were. I had a zone there. It was
Purple again. Purple's at 1 hour.
yeah, purple's gonna be 1 hour. And you can change it to whatever helps you best.
Hello. Yeah.
So we go down right here. There's obviously something here, and if you look back, you got touches here. So that's good. There's something here. I don't want to force anything yet, though. I'll wait. I'll probably hit this on a 15-minute time frame. Nah, I can hit it now. Yeah, but right here,
Yeah.
there's something there for sure. There's a lot of consolidation right here. Um, Nothing really there. This is one. So this touch and then the wick touch here. And that should be good. That should be enough. Like, you don't really have to hit up high. 15 minute, if you really, like, Spy's okay for 15 minute, but other tickers, not really. Since Spy,
Because there's a lot of liquid in Spy, right?
yeah, and shit moves like crazy. And then, I don't know, it's just like, it looks even, like, you can go down to 15 minutes and the levels, like, you can mark down to the 15 and the levels look spread apart. If you do it, like, with some other ticker, like, the levels could look too damn close. Like, once you come
Yeah.
down to the 1 minute, or the 3 minute or whatever. So, right here, you can see that we have some sort of bounce here. This is on the 15 minute time frame, so I'm going to go ahead and, mark it there maybe. I want to double check. Right here, you can mark it on the 15 minute. And we had a nice hit up there. Right here, do 15 minute. Right here's definitely like 15 minute or something. What else? Up here, you can see these 3 touches. You can do a 15 minute there. Um,
Yeah, would you?
yeah, that's,
Would you say between 406 and 404? Keep going, yeah, keep going to the side, so right there.
you know what now?
Where the recent price action is, now scroll across until you get to between 406 and 404. So 406.69 and 404.46.
In that area? There's really, I'm not really, oh yeah, there's some here. Yeah, there's 15 minute level there.
Yeah.
And that's about all I see there. I'm not seeing anything that really jumps out at me too crazy. 406, 405. This is like choppy. No, I'm not really seeing nothing. Right here might be one. All right, and then yeah, once you like go down to the 1 minute, you'll be able to see everything. So 15 minute, scratch that. Avoid the 1 minute if you can. Try to trade 2 minute, 3 minute. My favorite is the 3 minute.
What for?
For like entries.
Oh, well, for entries, yeah.
Yeah, so let's say well, you have all your levels here or whatever.
Yeah, I tend to go like 3 minutes or 5 minutes. I'll be one of those.
Yeah, 3 or 5, those are perfect. Cause look, you get beautiful setups. Like this was 2 days ago, but you could have took a break right here
Yeah.
on the 5 minute. This is a 5 minute time frame too, so it would have been perfect. You could have ended right here and take profit on the next level. This one, a little funky, not my type of trade because it's nowhere near a level.
Yeah.
And if I did end up wanting to trade it, I think I would have only scalped it to here, to this daily
Yeah.
level, and that's
Yeah.
about it, and just take my profit there.
If you did that, now looking at it, if you did that, you would have beaten yourself up.
Beat yourself up, yeah. Or actually, I don't have the FOMO no more. I just take what I can because I know every day there's a lot of opportunities every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I'm sure I would have been like, fuck, I should have held because that's literally what I say every day when I don't hold. But right here, too, another one is it's sloppy. But you see, Spy is just so wicky, so ugly.
Yeah.
Like right here, you could have got faked out once, cut it for a loss, and then you see another green one pop again. You try to get back in, loss here again. It just fucks you so hard. But yeah, that's all you're doing. Like even this one, look right here. Look how beautiful this ascending triangle is, and look how beautifully it respected this 15-minute level. So if I was to draw like,
Yeah.
boom, you could enter here. But look at that fake pop. Look, this is where Spike gets you
Yeah.
on that, and then when you cut your loss, this is where it ends up wanting to rip.
Yeah, that happens so many times with me. So many times I've lost so much money. And
Bro.
it knocked down my confidence because of that.
Yeah, dude, that's happened to me. Like, I got really bad, like, in my head, I guess. I don't know, it got to me. I just started thinking that I suck, dude. I was like, dude, I fucking suck at trading. This shit sucks. But it was because I started focusing on SPY because I don't know, the gains just they hit different. Like when you get gains on SPY, but them losses hurt bad.
Yeah. It's either or, isn't it? It's like the when you get good gains, you get good gains, but when you take an L, you take a fucking L.
Oh yeah, and it's like it's hard to use a stop loss on SPY because fucking
It
they just look for you.
is. Yeah,
They know where you
literally.
are. They'll wick you out, and you're out, and they just continue going the direction you thought. Right here, I
Yeah,
think it's gonna make an inverse head and shoulder.
yeah, I can see it.
Right here. Yeah, look, and then like right here, what I would do is I would take this. I would just take this right here, and pretty much say if it breaks above this line, then maybe I could take it, for a reversal, potential reversal. But it needs to break above 399.38.
Yeah, and does the candle have to close on the 5 minute chart?
Yeah. So on the 5 minute, on the 1 minute, either that or you want to see a whole lot of volume. You want to see a whole lot of volume, like a lot of buying volume come in. Um, so we got the charting down, got the scanner, and now let me show you. If you don't, let's say you don't chart the night before, but you want to find a setup during the day.
Hmm.
This is a good thing to use. So when you have, let's say, all these tickers,
Yeah.
you're not going to use a stock screener. You're just going to use whatever you got. Stock screener is best for finding tickers before the market opens.
Okay.
But if you don't see shit,
Before the market opens.
yeah, before the market opens, you want to have all these charted out, ready, whatever you can see. But if you don't see anything nice, then you can just wait for market open and wait for one of these to start running. And the way I do that is I have all these names, and what I do is in the mornings when the bell hits, I hit change right. And you see how it tells you all of them that are the lowest day, or if you go like that from highest to lowest, it shows you what's moving like in the day. So if you look at Dash, that shit moves. It's up 4% a day. Up, this one's up 3%. Roblox up 2%. Not the best. I think today's a better down day. So if you go to like Rivian,
Yeah.
we go there. You have a firm all the way down. So in the mornings when you see these, like the first 10 minutes, let's say, and you see something like I change these, and I'm looking for whatever has anything over like 2%. As soon as the bell like rings or whatever, and you that's where you'll see these type of moves. Like I think Microsoft yesterday had a crazy move to the upside. Yeah, in the beginning. So this just started running, and then I saw it. I was gonna take it. I forgot where I was gonna take it. I think somewhere around here. Ended up getting stopped out. Um. So in the mornings when the bell rings, you'll see all these. You'll start seeing all these numbers flash. Just depending on where SPY is. Like if SPY open red or whatever, if SPY's down, then you want to sort it from the lowest red to the least red. And so if you're looking for shorts, you want to see high percentage, high negative percentage.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. And then normally that's how you can catch these good little runners. And with your little thing, Majiggy, with this cloud, this is the best way to do it. So let's say you wait for the 3 minute really. 3 minute or 5 minute to be safe. You don't want to get faked out on the 1 minute.
Yeah.
So like right here, this is what you really want to see. You want to see orange at the bottom, purple, like pretty much just stacked positive. Green above blue, blue above purple. You don't want to see this right here, where it's
This.
jumbled.
Yeah. Okay.
That's chop. This is chop. You see how it's all chopping in between each other. Look right here. Once it starts going from green, blue, purple, and it's starting to give you this little rainbow effect or whatever,
Yeah.
where the colors are just one over another. That's the type of that shows you you're in a strong trend. Like if you see here, it was chopping, nasty. Once we started
Yeah.
doing this thing, fucking upside here, upside here, upside, upside. Same for this day, upside, upside. And now today, it got a little nasty, right? It got choppy. Unless if we were to break this today, like if we were to take out this zone today, it would have been a beautiful downside move if it would have broken like that. it would have been like a descending triangle.
Yeah.
But because it never broke its low of day and it just started chopping around, it just started being nasty with the price action. I mean,
So
even
that's what you want to avoid.
yeah, you avoid that. But even here, you could have potentially took it because if you like drag this all the way down,
Yeah,
um,
it did hit it.
yeah, it did end up breaking down, break its low of day, and on top of that, you have this. So if you come down here, you have this flagpole thing. It's basically what I look for on the hourly, but you can look at it for on the smaller time frame too. You just want to make sure it's near key level. So right here, it's the flag pattern right off the cloud, and then you take it on the low and the break. Um, Let me see if I can find a good example, and I'll show you what exactly I'm looking
What
for.
does FANG mean again? FANG?
It's just well, Facebook, Amazon,
Yeah.
Netflix, Google.
Google.
All,
Yeah, yeah, I
all
got you.
big names. So basically, I keep this up here. I mean, I just added this yesterday. That way I can just keep uh, an eye on the overall market direction.
Yeah.
I usually just watch SPY. Sometimes I don't even watch it because when you find these high relative volume stocks, the market direction doesn't affect it at all because those are usually these relative stocks are either moving with like news or something crazy that where the
Yeah.
overall market doesn't, it doesn't care about it.
Got you. Got you.
Um,
Alright.
so let
So,
me try to.
alright, bro. I need to get going now. I need to. I've got work tomorrow. So,
Okay, that's cool. I'll just show you. Let me just show you this real quick. Um,
yeah, yeah.
Basically, just look for this, and you'll be fine. If you look for this on the 5 minute or the 10 minute, you'll be all right. You're looking. We're gonna focus on this area.
Okay.
Do you see what I see?
Yeah.
It's basically the setup I look for every day. It's just you're looking for a sharp move, whether it be red or green. If it's green, if it's upside, you want it to be green like this. Green sharp move basically gives you a nice pull. Once you get that consolidation,
That's when you get in.
yeah, but you want to make sure it's doing this right here. Here, and make sure it's like giving you some sort of like rectangle or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
consolidation,
It's like a bit.
right?
Yeah, look what my desk is on. Show you. Can you see my screen?
Let me see. Yeah, yeah,
So I've got like a map on my desk that I
dude,
can
that's sick, bro. Fuck, I need that shit.
yeah. So sometimes I just look down and I'm like, yo, it's like this. So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
see,
yeah. That's cool.
you see that got the fibs here. You got RSI, supply and demand.
Bro, I need that shit because sometimes I be forgetting about all that stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's-
sick.
yeah, but yeah, so this is it. This is all my setup. If you just pay attention to this green cloud, just make sure it never breaks over it, like breaks back over it this way.
Yeah,
If it does,
yeah,
make
yeah,
sure it just holds it right under. It can like touch it inside it, but just never break the other side. It needs to just hold
yeah,
it, and then once it
yeah,
breaks that low, that's where you can just take a short
yeah,
end for your long position.
yeah. Got you, got you. Yeah, man, I'm gonna start using that, and I'll let you know how it goes.
Yes, sir. And look, 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 another one right here. Well, this one's not the best example, but it's basically the same concept here held. But
Mm.
if you just look for them, they're there every day. If you just look for that specific setup, you'll be all right. Like right here, look at that, another one. Big sharp move. We held this fucking, and this is McDonald's. This is a shitty stock. But if you look at this on like Spy or Amazon or something like that, it'll give you cleaner moves. But you can just you get the concept.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get
Another one here before you go, man. I gotta jam this shit into your brain. There
it.
you go. You see it?
You're recording, so send me the recording.
I got you, brother. Well, all right, man. I'm gonna hop off here, or I'll go ahead and upload that and send it to you.
All right, sweet. Cheers, bro. Enough for that, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no problem, brother. Be safe. What up, Rolly?
Is Rolly in there?
Yeah, he's popped in
Oh, I
here.
didn't even know other people were joined. I didn't. Oh, that's it. Yo, what's up, bro?
Well, yeah, man. I guess I'm gonna go get ready to do something other than sit behind this PC.
Nah, I hear you. Cool, bro. I'll catch you in a bit.
Yeah. All right then, brother. Be safe. See
Love.
you, Raleigh.
Bye.
Peace.